guys, welcome to London Lips YouTube channel. Welcome if you're new and welcome if you're not. So today we're going to be talking about men. Men are having an identity crisis right now, and we're going to be talking about this. These guys are confused as to whether they are meant to be being more feminine like and really getting into their female side and their female energy in terms of their dress style, mannerisms, the way they're moving, or whether they're meant to be a gangster. And this has left some of these men extremely confused. We're seeing a lot of looks that we would normally see on women or we would see on gay men being worn by men who are allegedly straight.
We all like my outfit?
Guys right now are so deep in their identity crisis that they are grown men and they're finding themselves dressing like a child, like they're at school, like they're a little girl. This is how the confusion is happening, yes. So you're seeing the identity crisis. They don't know how the hell to act in 2024. And I don't want to panic you at all, but you could come home and your man could be all up in your wardrobe right now. Your thong, your suspenders, your high heels, your bra, everything. And he could tell you, lady, I ain't a transgender. I'm not, you know, cross-dressing, babe. I'm not transitioning to anything else. This is me being a man. Because right now, the identity crisis is going crazy. Men are losing their shit in all areas. Now, this could be the response to the financial crisis we're all in. You know, it's a cost of living crisis, a crisis that's been created by governments. And with this crisis going on with cost of living and everything, everybody is stressed the heck out because everybody needs to make more money than they've ever made before. Bills are sky high. You know, I'm gonna do some content on that. We're gonna be talking about that on the next one. But as I'm saying, this is leading possibly to the identity crisis. A lot of guys are feeling like, you know, when you're a man, there's this pressure on you to like have money, like you gotta get a bag, you gotta drive a nice car, you gotta look good. And that's what guys feel like they have to do in order to be seen as attractive in the world. And this financial crisis is weighing very, very heavy on a lot of people. And a lot of people are in pain right now, just struggling, thinking, where am I going to get the bag? As a lot of guys, I feel like when they put this feminine clothes on and they get in their feminine energy, they kind of feel better about themselves. They feel like, you know, the pressure on a woman is never going to be as strong as it is on a man to get that bag. And that's why I think so many of them are plugging into their feminine energy. Like they want to be seen more feminine. That's why you're seeing handbags coming out. And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, babe, like some of these guys are making a lot of money. What do you mean the financial crisis is not hitting them? It's still hitting them because they know people who've got even more money than them. So they're still feeling the pressure. Like they may feel like, yeah, I've got this nice car, I've got this mansion, yeah, but someone they know has got something even better. Someone they know is driving, you know, a better car. Someone's got more fleets of car, their yachts. So they're still feeling the pressure. So even amongst themselves, they're like, look, yeah, we're both men, but they want to be in their feminine energy so they can just come with less. Now, it's okay if you're the type of person who doesn't mind your man being fully in his feminine energy. You know, you don't mind your man using your handbag, wearing your makeup, doing all these things, you know, and you don't mind. You don't care if your man wants to go into his baby stage and be wearing things he should have been wearing when he was like in primary school, and if he was a little girl in primary school, then you're good. But if you want a masculine man in 2024, you want a man that's dressing like a man, he's not holding a handbag, he's not wearing makeup, he's not doing all these things, you may struggle. You may find yourself having to join these ladies and take on one of these men who's having a form of identity crisis. I mean, to be fair, we're all a little crazy because life is kind of hard, you know, we're not going to deny it. Could go on about Drake's hair right now, but I'm not going to go on about Drake's hair. You know what it's giving. It's giving kid. It's giving girl. It's just no. I'm just going to say, you know, they're not like us, and I'm going to leave it at that when it comes to Drake and this hairdo. Remember when Nick went to see a doctor? Nick Cannon went to see a doctor. He needed a little bit of help with a lot of things that were going on in his life. And the topic come up about Nick wearing female clothes. And Nick was confused as to why he shouldn't put female clothes on. And the thing about it is, if Nick wants to wear female clothes, let Nick wear female clothes. But the only thing about this is with men dressing so feminine, you won't know if you're a man straight or gay just like off the bat of just looking at him. Like also, you know, you can't say, because as far as I'm concerned, you can't have a man that is dressing in like high heels, women's clothes, women's wigs, wearing makeup and all of that, and then you can't come in like 5 years and say, raw, he was down low, like he was down low because he told me he was straight. You can't have a man looking like little Uzi Vert and tell me in a few years time he comes out to you and say, he told me he was straight, I thought he was straight, when he was dressing like that. As far as I'm concerned, if you're walking feminine and you're doing all of that, you know, to me, he's giving you signs. Do you want to take the signs? It's up to you. It's like the red flags. Take them if you want to. Me personally, I've always felt like Nick Cannon was, you know, was gay. I've always felt like that about Nick. And people are going to say, girl, are you crazy? Are you insane? Do you know what the hell you're talking about? How can Nick be gay? Nick is producing kids every single day of the week. Nick can't even remember his baby mother's names, let alone his kids' names. Like, Nick is in everybody multiple times a week. I still think Nick is a down low brother. I've just got the vibe of him. I feel like Nick is doing the most to cover it up. You guys are all thinking, oh, that man just is, you know, he's a slow. Nick's a slow. Nick don't know how to use a condom. It was too tricky for him. He just didn't, you know, pick up the basic, you know, sex ed when he was at school. No. There's something about Nick. I think Nick is doing a cover-up job, and it's working on some people. It's working on some people, but Nick, that shit is not working on me. It's not working on me with Nick. I see what I see and I think what I think, and time will tell, guys. You know how everything that, you know, is hidden, it comes out at some point. I feel like Nick's gonna come out at some point, just like all the Diddy business is coming out. Nick will come out one day, and I'm gonna go, guys, look back at that video. Anyway, back onto the identity crisis. You know, I'm talking about, you know, this feminine identity crisis. And I told you I'm going to talk about, you know, the gangster image identity crisis. But there is so many identity crises going on with men right now. Oh, my days. While I'm even talking to you guys, more of them are coming to me. The white man is going through an identity crisis right now. Why? Because white men have been seen as the most privileged group. They're meant to be able to, you know, get into everything they want. People think they're privileged. Everywhere they go, people say they've got this white privilege. And a lot of white men are sitting at home right now with no money. They are broke as fuck. They ain't got a penny, and they don't understand why, and they don't know what to do. They're not suiting this image. They're not meeting this, you know, expectation of them. So a lot of them are finding they're having to switch over and join a different cultural group.
Outside me there. No phone no inside. Bumba clock to them. One done video shoot, expensive. Shanty Force in the building, Lion White. 3-star, Townsend Lane. Axe. Hang. Thug movements in the blood clot building. Tall man, big up yourself. None of them now know it. You do for me cup. Billions of powers a cup. When a swagger. Think I Mick Jagger?
You think I Mick Jagger? Yeah, he said, you think I Mick Jagger? And I Mick Jagger, you know?
It's a Mick Jagger.
Oh.
Them now swing enough.
You know what I mean? I hack the crew, this and that.
You see me? Real bad people.
Original. You better know that.
Ah.
You better know that.
Tell them again.
And you see him? I star this.
Hang on.
Riley, they glass big flash to you from holy acting for all I hear that. The outside people, Kingston, Jamaica, the campaign has started, yeah, but tell ya.
Then you've got the black men who are being colorist, making colorist comments, hating women that look like them, their mama, their auntie, you know, just self-hating for whatever reason. And then white men have felt like they've had to come in and be the rescuer. Like they're saying, whoa, yo, let me rescue black women's self-confidence.
When I die, I'ma go to Snow Bunny Heaven. Snow Bunny Heaven. Snow Bunny Heaven. Women love my ski, yes it's magic, it's a blessing. When I die, I'ma go to Snow Bunny Heaven.
Found a black woman? Have you ever seen a black woman? So why is you asking me that? They personality so raw, like they the strongest. I know other women gonna get mad, but I already pissed off all the white women in my last video, and I ain't even say nothing bad about y'all. But black women, the strongest women out here. Like, you could put a black woman in any situation, she gonna overcome that shit. They been doing it their whole lives, and they don't get enough credit for how strong or how beautiful they are. And I'm just trying to give credit where it's due, because have you seen these ladies? If you have, then why is you even asking me that? That skin, that hair, lips, ass, like they got everything.
I'm saying he identifies as a black woman rescuer because he does a lot of content talking about how amazing black women are. This guy, you know, he talks a lot about, you know, black women and tries to boost black women's confidence and how much he loves black women on his platform. So I'm going to say he's identifying as some sort of black woman rescuer.
My new merch drop photo shoot is only proving my point of how black women are the most disrespected human beings on this fucking earth, because I've done numerous photo shoots with white women, but nobody was ever in the fucking comments saying, where's the black woman at? Where's the black woman? Why won't you shine light on the black women? Yeah, anytime I do anything with black women, it's a fucking problem. I go on a date with a white woman, no fucking problem. I go on a date with a black woman, all of a sudden everybody got some fucking problem with it, including the white woman who talking mad shit about her behind her fucking back. Is giving inferiority complex. I'm sorry, you're not everybody's fucking Disney princess, and to be so entitled where you think you need everybody's approval and everybody's attention for every fucking second of your fucking life is fucking ridiculous. So if you want to see some white models, go look at almost every other magazine that's ever been produced with white models throughout the entire fucking thing. But when you come over here, we rocking my shit, and I'm gonna uplift black women because black women uplift me. If you don't fucking like it, then get the fuck off. My name's Eric Stone.
Part 2, we're going to be talking about the pressure men feel to identify as a gangster, and we're also going to be talking about the changing face of the gay community. Anyway guys, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. I love you guys so much, and I'll definitely see you on another one.